first started staying at this cabin, I was trying to get back to the Midwest, to see my family after living out in New Mexico for a time. And my friend, some of you might know Tim. He's like, oh man, well, you can come. My family's got a cabin down there on the Rock River, and always lived there in like 50 years, But it might be perfect for you. There's no running water. It's not even a wood stove now. It's just the old fireplace that these two brothers built when they built the cabin back in there's varying stories. Some people say 1889. I think Tim's grandma said that. The neighbor, Mr. Dixon over there, claims it's like 1910 or something. So obviously, maybe it took that long to build it. I don't know. But anyway, so I was staying there, and man, cold. Moved in there in the middle of the winter. Had no firewood put up, and then without a wood stove, like making coffee and washing your dishes and all that stuff is tough because you just got the fireplace. So you do what you got to do to got to blow the mouse turds out of your coffee cups in the morning, kind of brush them off your plate that's still got some deer blood on it, kind of thing, and take it out in the snow and swirl a little snow around in it till it melts and then dump it out. That's kind of how it went. But then came the spring. It was the vernal equinox. I remember it very clearly. It was a real balmy day, and the river was starting to thaw out, and flowing nice and strong. So all of a sudden, I had running water. Brought all my dishes down there to do them, and I had the strangest experience, which many of you probably won't believe. It is kind of unbelievable, but I think we all have things in our life, especially in our childhood or whatever. At some point, things happen, and you're just like, that's too weird. Nobody's going to believe me. I'm just going to keep that one to myself. But I would have kept it to myself. But what happened was there was this apparition across the river on this island, jumping around from tree limb to tree limb, just hollering at me over on the shore. Probably recognized that I'd survived the winter out there. And he's like, oh, this guy's worth talking to. I'll come out of my invisible form and into a lifelike animated character here. And so he was screaming these things, and everything he said, he basically said, you got to make a song out of this, and you got to go sing it to the people, and if you don't, you're going to have trouble through the years. I'm gonna haunt you. So that's the only reason I didn't just keep it to myself, I guess. So this one's called Crazy Out There, and this is first song on my new album. Hell, I went down to the river, looked up in them trees, and I seen a long-haired weeping gnome, and he was looking down at me, and he took a toke from his pipe, and then he just smiled down on life. He said, man, I want to make sure that you see. He said, it's crazy out there. You got burdens to bear, my friend, in a world that's shadowed by deceitful kings. So keep simple in your thoughts, and listen as your heart beats, and don't let your spirit get stolen by them thieves. Hell, don't let your spirit get stolen by them thieves. That's what he told me, and then he started singing. I'm going to do my best to make it sound kind of like he did here. 'Cause they'll be lying and killing and carrying on with greed as their ultimate god. Help do black magic on your mind, put their own voice in your soul, and then tell you which seeds you cannot sow. And it's crazy out there. You got burdens to bear in a world shadowed by deceitful kings. So keep simple in your thoughts, my friends, and listen as your hearts beat, and don't let your spirits get stolen by them thieves. That's what he told me. Hell, don't let your spirits get stolen by them thieves. 'Cause they'll paint false villains every day in the news, and the bulldoze the elder Navajos right out of their shoes. Oh, and then they'll get you addicted to their luxuries and they'll stone anyone who disagrees. And it's crazy out there, you got burdens to bear in a world shadowed by deceitful kings. So keep simple in your thoughts, my friends, and listen as your hearts beat. And don't let your spirits get stolen by them thieves. Hell, don't let your spirits get stolen by them thieves. That's what he told me, and he kept beating it into my head, telling me over and over again. He said, people like me don't listen very well, especially me. We've got our heads all mixed up in all kinds of crazy hoopla. Now, back in those days, besides the news and stuff, there was MySpace. I didn't have that, but I did have email, and that was bad, boy. Like, they send you all kinds of silly stuff that you didn't ask for. So that was back then. I can't imagine what he would be saying now, but he said if I didn't go down to the WNIJ studio there in DeKalb, Illinois, home of many formative memories for me, on October the 1st in the year of our Lord 2024, and sing it to you guys, that he was going to haunt me for the rest of my days. Like I said in the intro to the song. So I'm going to say it one more time now. He'll don't let your spirits get stolen by them thieves. All right. Thanks, folks. Crazy out there.